Hey, good morning, Lakeview Intermediate. It is Tuesday morning, the second day of in-person school. And oh man, I'm so excited today. You know why? Because the second time you do anything is almost always better than the first. And I hope you had a great first day of school at Lakeview yesterday. I know some of us had some jitters. I know I did. I was a little nervous about our new procedures and things that we had going on. We have a new grade level at our school. So glad our sixth graders are here, but that was a new thing. And you all did a magnificent job. I'm so proud of all of our students and all of our teachers for the great job you did yesterday. It was a great, great first day of school. So pat yourselves on the back. Great, great day. So we're going into day two, and day two will always go smoother because now I saw students today who knew where their class was when they, if your holding area dismisses before you get here, and you walk in the gym entrance and you're a fifth grader and the fifth grade's already cleared out, or the sixth grade's already cleared out, or you're a fourth grader and you head down to the pit or the band room and they're already gone, you can go ahead and go down to your classroom. And I was really proud to see we had even fourth graders who'd only been here one day and they knew exactly where to go. I'm so proud of you all. And you're showing a lot of responsibility and showing your Miller 5. And I love that. So, all right, it's Tuesday. So you want to know what glasses I've got today, right? I've got the perfect glasses for today. You know why? Because in the cafeteria today at lunch, my understanding is it's cheeseburger day. So I've got the cheeseburger glasses on today. I think these are perfect for Tuesday, and I can't wait till lunchtime and we can have a cheeseburger. All right, so let's get into some morning announcements. I want to talk real quick about some reminders from what happened yesterday. So masks, y'all did a wonderful job with masks. Just want to remind you to make sure you have them on and over your nose. Sometimes they slip down, so make sure they stay over your nose. Wear them and take care of them. Y'all did a great job on the playground. That's where I was most worried. I know your teachers were too, because we could drop them in the dirt, whatever. We could lose track of them, lose them totally. And you all did a great job. And when you came back to sit down, we pulled them back up. Just a reminder, when we do go out to the playground to play, normally, once you all know the procedures, and I think today we can do that. I don't know, we have to watch the weather. It might be inside recess today. If it is inside recess today, you'll be in your pod classrooms. That's new for Lakeview students who are returning. You'll be in your pod classrooms for recess. And so will be another procedure to adjust to. All right. But if we're outside again and there's no special announcements, you'll come right out and you'll go play. So as soon as you get to the blacktop, you can take that mask off, go play. But when we blow the whistle to line up, we got to pull the masks up because we're back close to each other. We're in a crowd again. Y'all did an awesome job with that yesterday. So wear them, take care of them. All right, next, social distancing. Just remember to keep your distance as much as you can. Like sixth graders, when you all are doing your class changes, just make sure that you are passing quickly past people. You're not in a crowd, and you try to stay where you can't touch somebody's, at arm's length. Now, I know you can't do that all the time. Sixth graders, especially when you're changing classes, you might be coming in the door when someone's going out. That's okay. Just keep moving, but just try to give people space when you can. Fourth and fifth graders in lines, you should be able to, or not be able to touch the person in front of you. Keep that up. I've got some more examples of that here in a moment. Y'all done a fantastic job. So proud of you. Remember, mask, water, Chromebook charger every day. That's your to-do list when you're leaving the house in the morning, leaving the apartment, wherever you live. Mask, water, Chromebook charger. Take them home, bring them back every day so that you've got those at school. That's kind of your minimum to-do list. And then if your teachers ask you to bring something else, make sure you listen to that too. But that's your starting point. Make sure you remember those 4 things. Okay, lunches. I didn't spend a lot of time yesterday on cafeteria procedures, and it's very hard to go over those with a crowd in the cafeteria. Y'all did a great job with not too many instructions yesterday. You just kind of followed the flow, and that was great. So when you come into the cafeteria, you'll go to that assigned seat. You should always know where your seat is. If you don't, ask one of the adults. We've got the seating charts, and we can help you. And again, that's to keep you in those class cohort groups, which is what we've got to do because of the COVID virus, okay? So we stay in those groups in our assigned seats. That's really important. And I know that's kind of a bummer to have to do that, but hopefully that'll pass. During this school year. We won't have to do that completely like we've been doing. When your table is called to go get trays, if you're eating a hot lunch, a cafeteria lunch, then you can go up and get in those lines. You'll be directed to one side or the other. Make sure there's social distancing stickers. Keep a distance with that person in front of you. And you should have your mask on unless you're eating, okay? As soon as you get back to your seat and you're starting to eat, then you can pull the mask down. All right, while you're waiting to go get your food, mask up, okay? When you're done eating, mask up because you're close to people. And so we want to give people as much room as we can and be as safe as we can, all right? But as long as you're eating, then you can have that down. And then if you go to lunch first, when it's time to go to recess, you've got to be paying attention because we're going to call one side of each table at a time. And it goes so smoothly when everybody's watching. And fourth grade did this so well this morning, coming out of the pit in the band room. I was watching y'all. And one class went, and the first kid in the next class follows the last kid in the class before. And then when you're right on time and you're ready and you're watching, it goes perfectly like one huge line. And that makes recess, moving from cafeteria to recess or the other way around, a lot faster. And that allows you to have more eating time and playing time if we know you're good at that. So watch for that dismissal, follow out in one long line, and you'll do great. One more thing, when you're in the cafeteria, raise your hand if you need something. We don't just get up out of our seats. So if you need anything, raise your hand and wait for one of the adults to call on you. And if you need to go to the restroom, you can let them know. If you need to throw away some trash, but if you're getting up out of your seat, you need to raise your hand. And if you're pointed to and they're like, yep, you go ahead, then you can get up and do what you need to do. Okay. Just remember that for the cafeteria. All right. Dismissal. Make sure you know where to be. Okay. At the end of the day. So pod 7, let's talk to you for a little bit. If you're I'm talking to car riders right now. Car riders, pod 7, you go straight outside your pod. You're down there by the playground along the curb. Pod 5, you're outside your pod, kind of between the flagpole and the playground. Pod 3 and pod 4, 5th graders and 6th graders, you're right at the main entrance. All right. And try to spread out. There's social distancing markers out there. There's Ys on the sidewalk. Watch those, stay distance, and keep watching for your ride. Sometimes we can get distracted talking to our friends, and we've got parents sitting there honking the horn, pointing at you, waving at you, and we're not watching. Please watch for your rides. We got to be moving quickly so that we can get everybody through the line fast. Parents don't like waiting in line too long, just like kids don't. So let's help them out and be watching for our rides. And then down by the gym entrance should be pod 1 and pod 2. So again, 5th graders and 6th graders waiting down by the gym entrance if you're a car rider. Make sure your parents know that that's your spot. We've sent that out to parents. I don't know if they've all seen the videos and the instructions, but if you tell your parents where you're going to be, then they don't have to go down the whole length of the school looking for you. They can go straight to where you are, and that makes it go faster. So that's why it's important for you to be where you're supposed to be. All right. Cheeseburgers are looking at you. You be where you're supposed to be. Okay. Because if you decide to take a trip and go somewhere where you're not supposed to be, then mom can't find you. And then it takes longer and it's frustrating for everybody. So make sure you're where you're supposed to be. Bus riders, you're in your classrooms listening for the bus number. If you're not sure of your bus number, ask your teacher. Teachers, if you're not sure of a bus number, ask us and we'll make sure we've got it right. But we got to be listening for that bus number because we don't want any buses to leave anybody here today. Daycare goes to the pit and our Miller's After School goes to the cafeteria. All right. Those are the other places of where to be. If you ever are not sure what to do, let us know. Walkers, you go out like a car rider to the main entrance or the gym entrance, and then you go down to the driveway by the gym and straight out to where a crossing guard is if you're going that way. If you're going toward Skyview, then you can go across the blacktop. But everybody comes out to the front of the school and then take the sidewalk either around to the driveway to Yukon Parkway, or you go towards Skyview that way. If you're going across to Kingsway, you go around the parking lot by pod 7, and then you can go through the fence and that way. Okay, but don't go across our parking lot. Too much traffic, not safe. So don't go across the parking lot. All right, some more great examples. I'm going to make these full screen because I am so proud. I took some pictures yesterday. We had some groups. I can't remember which class this is. I want to say it was a pod 5 class. Whoever it was, shout out. Y'all did an awesome job. I think it was Co-Fed's class. I might be wrong. Maybe Miss Metcalf. I don't remember. But you all did great. They were showing how to keep distancing while they were waiting to move. Love that. Here's another class. They've come out of Tech Lit class, and they're waiting in the pit. But look how they're staggered. Everybody see that? So every row is spaced, but they're also spaced like a checkerboard where the row in front of the row behind them, they're sitting between the two, kind of like finding a window. If you've ever been in a choir and they talk about finding a window where you can see through because you're standing between the two people in front of you, that's what we want to do. Great, great example right there. That's what sixth graders need to be doing in the morning in the bleachers. All right, this was a great example. All right, and finally, here's another group out. This is a fourth grade pod out at recess. They can be a little closer because we're outside, but masks are on until we get up to go play. All right, great, great examples. All right, and finally the cafeteria, doing our staggered seating again. That's when masks can be off because we're actively eating, but that's great. Everybody's seated, doing the right thing. Great, great examples. All right. So let's get to the corny joke of the day. I'm going to bring Miss Tazi in because we gotta have a laugh today, and then we got to get to learning. Miss Tazi, you ready for a laugh?
I am.
All right. I know you're proud of our kids, aren't you?
I am very proud of our kids.
Yep. You were telling me yesterday some great things you were seeing as well. We're very, very proud of your first day. So let's make day 2 even better. Well, let's have a good laugh today. Here we go. Corny joke of the day. Why shouldn't you, Miss Tazi, tell a secret in cornfields?
Why?
Well, because they've got ears. Isn't that a good one?
That's a great one.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. All right, so let's get into the student creed. So everybody in your classrooms, go ahead and stand up. And Miss Tazi, go ahead and take it away.
All right, our Lakeview student creed. I am a Lakeview student. I am not perfect. I will strive for the Miller 5. I am a buddy, not a bully. I take care of my school. I can do anything. I can overcome any obstacle. I try to be the best learner that I can be so that I can reach my goals. I encourage and inspire others to make good choices and reach their goals. I am a Lakeview student.
All right, and now on to our pledges.
Okay, remain standing. Your right hand is over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And the Oklahoma flag salute. I salute the flag of the state of Oklahoma. Its symbols of peace unite all people. And for your moment of silence, you can sit back down. During this time, you may reflect, meditate, pray, or engage in other silent activity. You're muted, Mr. Hine.
Thank you. You should be wearing that shirt.
I know.
All right. We are ready to launch the day. Let's see if I can hear you down the hallways, Lakeview. We do the call out. You do the call back. Miss Tazi will model it for you. Here we go. We are
Lakeview.
We are not
Average.
We will strive
For the Miller 5.
And whatever it takes, we will
Grow.
3, 2, 1.
Liftoff.
All right. Let's make it a terrific Tuesday, Lakeview. We will see you soon. Have a great day.